Hello everyone, this is Nicole San Nicolas, and this research is for orientation to the social science with Dr. William Yu at the University of Alaska Southeast. And what we'll be taking a look at would be the testing of the theory of the new class. It was found in the Sociological Quarterly Testing the Psychology of Social Classes hypothesis. It was written by McAdams, J. in 1987. Now, our subject and research question. Subjects, the new class, which is a concentration in the profession and among those with high levels of education, such as physicians, lawyers, and chief executives. Cultural capital, which is how a person promotes themselves through their values and resources, not through finance. Blue collar and white collar persons. Education. Our research question, can a person's education level or type of occupation determine their theory on politics? Some of our concepts of interest would be education, as compared to occupation, income, or industry. The new class, which consists of physicians, lawyers, and chief executives. Cultural capital is based on how they dress, style of communication, and physical appearance. Blue-collar persons, manual workers. In the industry, such as construction workers, plumbers, or mechanics. White-collar persons, which are office or other professional environments, which would include school teachers, truck drivers, nurses, aides. Psychology of social classes hypothesis. Data and methodology. Who, what was studied? Nearly 2,000 citizens of the United States were studied between a number of years regarding cluster analysis of national study, which are economic and public interest, and demographic and political correlates of worldview, which are education, occupation, income, and industries. Now, how was the data collected? It was collected through the k-means clustering procedure and analytical approach. What did they actually do to come up with the findings? Now, for each year, there were 3 cluster classes that were recorded. Cluster 1, which is the traditional middle class, Cluster 2, which is the new age, and Cluster 3, which is the working class. Some of the variables in measurement. Dependent variable, the thing that the study tries to explain or predict. Political concerns towards governmental issues. Some examples of the variables would be abortion, marijuana laws, tax rate scale, classic civil rights, big businesses, labor unions, etc. Independent variables, the cause or predictor variables. Education, which is less than a diploma, high school diploma, some or complete college or graduate school. Occupation, professional, technical, managers, officials, clerical sales, blue-collar workers, farmers, social workers, and some job titles which would include farmers, managers for smaller big businesses, clerical work, professional or technical fields. Now the income, which was based between a 4-level wage starting from $6,000 and up. Industry, agriculture, forestry, mining, construction, manufacturing, transportation, communication, utilities, professional services, and some of the controlled variables would be the age, sex, marital status, length at residence. Central findings, psychology of social classes hypothesis was supported. Higher education resulted in a higher achievable profession, which resulted in a higher turnout for participation, economic, and public interest. Results were higher when the education was higher. The results supported the educational bias in the election study as the new age citizens are more politically involved and attain higher education. Some of the discussion points would be, it's clear that a three-class theory of politics adds much to the explanatory power of the older two-class theory, which were the middle class versus working class. Second major point in the discussion would be middle classes remain more conservative while working classes remain more liberal. Some of the relationships to the class material would be the findings inform sections of Greenberg's 2016 Republic of Spin, Theodore Roosevelt and the Victorious Party, page 25. Skilled workers, businessmen, financiers, professionals all brought together to dominate the whole country until the Great Depression. This finding relates to how educated individuals were chosen by Roosevelt to accompany him in the goals and operation of his vision. Resources that we did go ahead and use through this research was Greenberg, David, 2016, Republic of Spin, An Inside History of the American Presidency, and McAdams, J., 1987, Testing the Theory of the New Class, The Psychological Quarterly. And this was found in the JSTOR library. I do thank you so much, and everyone have a good day.